Beautiful night at Sunken Diamond, and we're underway with ball one.
That's some good baseball.
Pretty good, no question. Little chopper to short. Cobb tried to circle around it, but that'll be an error and our first base runner of the game. I can see how that's an easy one to mix up. La Cañada. Drive to left field, hit pretty well. Rios back at the wall, and it gets down. It's going to be extra bases. It stayed in the ballpark. Forrester ends up on third. It's a double for Kane.
It's more conducive to hook to third base, and that's a fastball, and it's right on the outside part.
Top of the second inning. Line drive, that's going to do it. Base hit. 1 run scores. They'll hold the back runner Kane at third. It's 1-0 Oregon State. Always love that. Popped up on the infield. This should get the Cardinal out of the inning. Haskins under it, makes the catch. And Oregon State strands a pair. And it's a gorgeous Friday evening as Braden Montgomery sends one deep to center. Way back and gone. A leadoff home run here in the second inning for Braden Montgomery, and we are all tied at 1.
You're looking at a super athlete in Montgomery. I happened to be sitting in the stands this year and watched this young man hit a ball through the teeth of the wind.
Now he's looking for the shutdown inning after his team tied it. And he missed inside for ball 4, leadoff walk. Trying to strand the runner, and now he's got him picked off. McDowell caught in a rundown between first and second. Let's see if the Cardinal can execute. They do. He's tagged out, and that will end the inning. Grounder up the middle, ranging over. Tough play by the shortstop, Dernetti. Swings at the first pitch, and a perfect hit and run. First to third for Cobb. Runners on the corners for Stanford with 1 out. Making his 10th start of the year. First pitch up the middle, base hit, and the Cardinal take the lead. Cobb scores, Park goes first to third, and Stanford still with runners on the corners, ahead 2-1. 0 for 1 on the night. Up the middle again on the first pitch, and that'll bring in another run. It's 3-1. Troy stops at second. The Cardinal have the bats going here in the third.
Try to get this game 6-1. And it's a fastball. It's up, and just like that.
Didn't want to mess with them.
They are loaded, and you're right.
That one off the fists. Caught in the air at third base. Throw back to first. It's a double play. All things considered for Oregon State. Fortunate to only give up the 2 runs. We'll head to the fourth, 3-1 Cardinal. Another 3-2 pitch. In the air, deep to left. This could be trouble. Way back and gone. Ruben Cedillo with his first home run of the year. And it's 3-2. Well, Cedillo looked like got a breaking pitch there, Wes, and didn't miss it.
Well, he did, and it's an interesting call, right? 3-2, something soft. You mentioned it's a breaking pitch. It's on the outside part. But and what'll happen a lot of times with right-hand hitters, when you throw something soft, any kind of breaking pitch would be called soft, and it's a slider on the outside part.
Yeah, I think he missed his location just a little bit. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside, and he works the walk. And back-to-back walks from Matthews. Top of the 5th inning, Oregon State down 1. Lofted into shallow left. That might get down. It does. And everybody's going to be safe. It's a base hit for Bazana. Bases are loaded. Fly ball right field, hit pretty well. Montgomery chases down the line in the corner, and it gets down for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Now the back runner is hung up, and Oregon State is going to have 2 runners at third base. Stanford, can they execute the rundown? They can. Tagged out, and so 1 run scores on the play. We're tied at 3, but boy, the Beavers with some base running issues there.
A lot of times it's not plugged in.
3-2 pitch is popped up. Who's going to take it for the Cardinal? It's the second baseman, Haskins. And Matthews Gets out of the inning, giving up just the one run. Celebration, which is just awful. In the air to left and hit well. Cedillo back at the track, makes the catch just in front of the wall. Another 2-2 pitch. That got a piece of him, and he's going to take first base. It looked like kind of a check swing, but he held up. And then just a few years ago, again in 2018. There's a line drive into right field and a base hit. Montgomery stops at second. Good throw in from right field and Turley. And the Cardinal with 2 on and 1 out. Well, that's a line drive into center field. Montgomery had to wait to make sure it got through, so he only moves up to third. But the bases are loaded with 1 out.
With Y.
Rios into left field for a base hit. Montgomery scores. Everyone else moves up 90 feet. That's RBI number 24 for Alberto Rios, and Stanford's back in front. Ready with another 3-2 pitch. Up the middle, into center field for a base hit. Moore scores. Bowser will stop at third. And Stanford just keeps hitting. It's 5-3. Ferrer ready. And got him swinging.
That's just some flat-out cheese, about 93 miles an hour. And
3-2. In the air, deep to right. Turley going back, looking up, gone! A grand slam for Eddie Park.
well, what did we just talk about? Somebody's due, right? He's hit the ball hard. He's due.
He's due.
I told you he was due, right? 50-50. Look at him. Wow. This is a fastball. This could have been a ball. And I want you to take a look where this pitch was. Well, there you see Ferrer, and he knows, just give me the ball. But this ball was about, in my opinion, 3-4 inches in. And there it is. And it's a tremendous job for Park to get his hands to this ball. And there you see some celebrations ahead of time.
The Sports Bazana played. As he sends that one to left, hit pretty well. Back into the corner and off the wall for extra bases. Bazana cruises into second base with a 1-out double. And that's ball 4.
Forrester beat Tardy on the fastball.
And back-to-back walks. And just like that, Oregon State has loaded the bases with 1 out. Beavers trying to get back in it. In the air, hit well to left. Rios looks up. Would you believe it's a grand slam? Oregon State matches Stanford with a grand slam in back-to-back innings, and they're back within 2. Incredible.
Well, it's the best game in the world, and I say it all the time, every broadcast, and this is why. This game is not over until you get 27 outs and you have a lead. And
that's a 4-pitch leadoff walk. Sacramento. He went to McClatchy High.
In some All-Star game, probably.
Oh, for
right?
sure. Well, he hits him there and hitting home runs.
You know what I did see?
A grounder to first. Tough throw to second. They do get the lead runner. Back to first. Wow. I didn't think they had a chance to turn it, but it's an inning-ending double play.
So that tells you how much reliance the Cardinal have had on their starting pitching.
What a catch at third base by Drew Bowser. Boy, he looked healthy there. What a snag to end the inning. Pop foul. Could be playable. Long run for Forrester, and he gets there.
That's a great job right there.
Nice play to end the inning. Chopper to the right side. No problem for Haskins. And that's out number 1. Fly ball to center. Park back, still going back, looking up, leaps, and it's gone. Wow, Mason Guerra to dead center field, and it's a 1-run game. That ball carried pretty well, Wes, or you got more of it than I thought.
I'm quiet because I'm just watching. I mean, this is beautiful, beautiful hitting.
And scored. And strike 3 called. Bruno froze him. Here's the pitch. In the air, center field. This one looks playable. Park, under it, makes the catch. And Stanford hangs on to take game one.